This painting is called Offering and is based on an Old Testamentic story of a father and a son who went up the mountain to bring an offering to God. These father and son were Abraham and Isaac. Now, the famous question of Isaac was, Father, we have all the ingredients. We have the knives, we have the wood, we have everything, but where is the lamb? And then Abraham answers him, my son, God will provide himself with a lamb. What Isaac didn't know was that God tested Abraham and had asked him to offer his son, to put his son on the altar. Now, from the story we know that didn't happen, but Abraham's faith was tested to the limit, and he put his son, this is the altar, and he put his son here on the altar, and this is himself, because in fact he put himself on the altar as well. So Abraham, Isaac, and the altar. And then God said, don't do it, Abraham. I've seen your faith. Now, I see in this story a link to the today, a link to our times. The altar is, to me, the finished work of Christ. And what we can put on the altar are our prayer needs. I don't have to put physically my children on there, but I can put my children on the finished work of Christ, on top of the finished work of Christ, and say, Lord, here are my prayer needs. You deal with it. And it becomes a total family happening. Because if I put my child or my prayer need on top of the finished work of Christ, me, myself, is committed as well. I am committed to do that, and I am committed, above all, to leave it in the hands of Christ. Now, I have had situations in my life where it clearly worked. And that's why I made this painting. It has a very personal story, and it has also, to me, a very dramatic effect if I have it on the wall. And I see the red, the reality of the blood link to where I can put it. And that strengthened me in a great way.